Hey friends, today you don't see me in workout clothes. No, because I felt it was important to make this video. And you'll see why in a second. It's about New Year's. And it's about the fact that so many people create what they call New Year's resolutions. Most of them have to do with weight loss goals, but you don't keep them. So, today's video is going to be titled, How to Beat the New Year's Hump. Because I know that if you're here, you are here to make it happen. You're here to lose the weight. You're here to lose that fluff. And also, you know that giving up on yourself is never an option. However, we're not going to pretend that there are not hurdles out here that could get in our way. So what I did was, I thought about it and I said, I want to make a video today about New Year's resolutions, getting over the New Year's hump, because it is important to keep your goals. And I want to say it's even more important not to create New Year's resolutions, because most people, they don't stick to them. So, according to WOD Guru, this is where I got a lot of my statistics that I want to share with you. WOD Guru says that more than 1 in 5 Americans have a gym membership. Yeah, I said it. More than 1 in 5 Americans have a gym membership. Now, this is an interesting note, but here in the United States, they have recorded 41,370 gyms worldwide. Excuse me, countrywide. But from what I saw, it looked like the United States had like the most gyms of any country. And we also know that our country is mostly known for its obesity. So it makes sense that we would have the most gyms. Also, that there's an average of 1,551 memberships per gym. Now, where I was going to the gym last year, I was going to Planet Fitness, but the Planet Fitness I was going to, it was a LA Fitness, 5-minute walk down the street, literally. So could you just imagine, within this 5-minute stretch, there's 2 gyms that have over 3,000 people that have a membership? I could believe it. I could definitely believe it. Now, I'm looking down. As you see, I have notes for you, because I wanted to bring receipts, because I really want you to think about what I'm saying. Because if you really want to be successful, you don't want to be these statistics. We may have been these statistics in the past, but moving forward in 2025, we're here to conquer our goals. And guess what? Knowledge is power. Let's find out why so many people have gym memberships, but our country is the most obese. Well, it says that 41% of the people who actually have a gym membership that go to the gym, they're there to lose weight. I know I said in another video, how when I was at the gym, I looked around, I saw so many big, muscular, buff people, a lot of in-shape people. I felt intimidated. But at the same time, after the fact, I thought about it. As I told you, we don't know those people's journey. We don't know what they look like before the person that was standing in front of us, that was muscular, that was in shape. We don't know. So, everybody has their own story. Everybody has their own journey. And just because you're in the gym and you see all these people that may look like they're in shape, they may not have always been that way. Now we know. 41% of the people that are in the gym are there to lose weight. So they have the same goal that you have in mind, no matter what the body type is. that you see in front of you. This is the saddest statistic right here. That 67% of people who have a gym membership never use it. Never use it. Not even one time. They got it with the intention of using it, but because they never altered their schedule, they never made time for what it was that they said they wanted, it's just wasted their money. And the gym's never going to turn you down. The gym knows that most people that create these gym memberships, they know they're going to cancel them. 50% of people who do end up using their gym membership, they end up quitting the gym within the first 6 months. So you have 67% of people who never use their gym membership, not even once. And then 50% of people who go to the gym, they end up leaving the gym after 6 months or within the first 6 months. Now, 46% of gym memberships, they're canceled because of the price. I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't feeling Planet Fitness being linked up to my bank account. I just wasn't. I mean, the internet says there's other ways that you can pay the gym membership, but when I was at the place, literally at Planet Fitness, discussing other options, at that location there were no other options except linking my bank account. And I don't like too many things linked to my banking account. So that didn't last that long. Many of you may feel the way I feel. Maybe if people voice this opinion enough, gyms might make a change, but maybe not. I'm just saying. Now that we have discussed those statistics, have you decided yet that you're not going to be one? You're going to rise above the statistics? Well, the first thing that you need to tell yourself is that this is not a New Year's resolution. Although you may be starting it around January, this is not a New Year's resolution. This is a new lifestyle change that you are incorporating into your life. Let me say that again. This is not a New Year's resolution. This is a lifestyle change in your life. With that being said, know and understand, you're not going to hold yourself to the same strict guidelines that you've held yourself to in prior years when you are setting a New Year's resolution. Because we know that most resolutions that are made around New Year's by March, you're no longer on that path. And if you're serious about this, we're not going to make this a resolution. This is a lifestyle change, okay? Sell that to yourself moving forward and mean it. Now, you're going to want to set realistic goals for yourself. And that looks different for everybody, right? Because everybody has their own life, their own schedule. Some people have children, some people don't. Some people work, some people don't. Some people have disabilities, others don't. And so what that looks like for you is going to vary. But you have to set realistic goals for you. And sometimes you're going to figure that out through trial and error. Now, on my current journey, I have decided that I just want to eat one nice, hearty meal a day. And I miss eating with my family. So I tend to make this meal at lunchtime. So that way I am able to sit down and eat with my kids because I'm a homeschooling mom. So I'm not able to eat with my husband because he works overnights, but because he's asleep at lunch. But he's also not here for dinner anymore. So, I am able to at least eat with someone, not have to eat alone. And in my one meal, I love sweets. I love sweets. I love sweets. But I have realized that loving these sweets has got me to where I am today. So I've been leaving them alone. But I don't eat meat. I haven't eaten meat now. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be almost 6 years. I'll miss it. I don't consider myself what you call a vegan. Definitely not. I like cheese and I eat butter, but I'm lactose intolerant, so I don't eat milk, or I don't drink milk rather. And cheese doesn't really affect me that much, so I eat cheese. And I was a Presbyterian. I don't eat seafood as much, but right now, I just eat like vegan burgers, and I eat a lot of eggs because I realized on my vegan, vegetarian, Presbyterian journey that I wasn't taking in enough protein. And I have begun to realize, this is just for myself, I've begun to realize how important protein is into my life, and that when I eat a lot of protein, that I actually lose weight. Now, once again, everybody's body is different, but I gain weight just like that, but I also could lose weight just like that. But what I'm trying to do for myself is to get my body to just lose weight at a consistent rate. So, for me, remember, I'm talking to you about myself. You need to learn what works for you. But for myself, with me eating like this one meal a day, I'm able to lose 2 pounds consistently almost every day. In a 7-day week, I am not able to maintain eating like this. So I have slip-ups where I gained 1 pound or 2 pounds. So I am still on my journey. This is why we're doing this together. This is why I wanted the accountability partner. It's just not about the working out part, right? It's about everything. And I'm being transparent and I'm being honest. So, in my one meal, I drink tea. I drink tea all day, every day, but I don't put anything in it. So, like, you know how people drink coffee, I guess they say black coffee, right? I think it means that you don't put anything in it. I don't add anything to my tea. No honey, no sugar. And I was real hard at first, y'all, because I really love sweets. But not anymore. No, it's not. I actually prefer it that way because once I was able to get sweets out of my system like that, right? When I do go back and eat sweets, I can feel the sugar rush. Like, it's crazy. I can feel the sugar rush. And sometimes it gives me like a headache, make me feel lightheaded. And now that I'm aware of the effects that sugar has on my body, I'm not so inclined to want to take it in like I used to. You know, my name is Sweetney, and I thought I was born to eat sweets. Oh, goodness. Yeah. So, I said sweets for the sweet. But I don't say that anymore. I'm sweet. But, no, I don't eat the sweets like that. And when I do try to treat myself, I'm going to see a pound on the scale the next day. If I over-treat myself, I might see 3 pounds in one day. Like I said, my body, it could lose weight just like that, but it could pick up weight just like that. And in the course of a week, I can gain and lose 10 pounds. Crazy. It's depressing at times when you see these things happen. But I've realized that when I am able to be consistent, just eat 1 meal a day. And I will say this. Sometimes around dinner, after I cook the dinner, I might find myself feeling a little hungry, but I have actually found if I just go into the refrigerator and I just eat a piece of cheese, it satisfies the craving. Also, I don't stay up that late like I used to. Sun go down. Okay, I live in the north, so sun go down seemingly like 3:30, 4 o'clock now. But I'm in bed like 8 because I realize if I stay up after that, I start getting hungry again. And I don't need that. My body is telling me go to sleep so that we can burn off what we need. And I prefer it that way versus me being awake and being tempted with the craving. So I go to bed. before the 7-year-old goes to bed. Yes. And I'm very disciplined in making sure that if I feel myself like starting to crave snacks, I'm either gonna eat that piece of cheese or I'm getting my butt in this bed because I'm really working hard to get to my goal. I get on the scale every day. I have a digital scale. One day I will take you guys with me to the scale. But today I'm 220 pounds, so I'm excited about that because actually I had gained 3 pounds. I got up to 218 and then I went to 223, and that happened within like the past 5 days. So now I'm back to 220. I'm happy. Back on track. And these things happen to me all the time. I'm not gonna lie to you. This is why I'm here. You know what? Because when I was looking for a person that looked like me, you know what? When the person is in the midst of going through it, I wasn't seeing that. People are skinny telling me after the fact, but in the moments when I was feeling weak, I couldn't find somebody out there that was literally in the trenches that I could relate to, that could give me that extra push. So I'm being this for you and for myself. I'm being very honest. So, yeah, what do I eat? Okay, I'll tell you what I ate yesterday. I created some black bean burgers. From black beans, I ate 2 of them. I ate them on keto bread. I ate 4 slices of keto bread, 2 per burger. I put cheese on them. I put a slice of onion on there. I sauteed myself some mushrooms. I put that on my burger. What else did I eat? Honestly, I think that might have been it. Just those 2 burgers. Now, I really like French fries, but I've realized I can't eat French fries like that. They actually made me lose weight. I mean, gain weight. And when I realized that, I'm like, oh gosh. Yeah, no. Today, I still have a little bit of the black bean mixture that I made left over. So I'm going to make me another burger, but I'm going to eat that with some minestrone soup. But I don't have any more keto bread. So I might just eat on 1 slice of regular bread. And it has to do with the carbs. I realized that I don't necessarily try to stay like in or go into ketosis. I don't know a lot about keto stuff. I'm just trying to let y'all know I'm just a regular, everyday person like y'all. I'm not a fitness person. I'm not a dietitian. I learn about these things as I go along for my own health, and I'm just sharing what I know and what works for me. So that's what I'm going to eat today. I'm going to have some minestrone soup. I'm going to create the black bean burger. I'm going to saute myself some more mushrooms. Because these things are filling. Like the black beans, they're filling, the mushrooms, they're filling, the onions, but also it's not adding a whole bunch of calories on too. And I sauteed the mushrooms specifically because I wanted them to be cooked in the butter. And I know that has something to do with some keto stuff, but I realized that stuff is working for me. Cutting down on carbs is working for me. And increasing my protein is working for me. And so that's what I'm doing. Yeah. Even though I don't necessarily want to go back into eating meat for me to increase my protein, I'm eating eggs. I know some of you are like, that's from a chicken. Yeah, you think I don't know where it comes from? I told you I'm not a vegan. I'm just eating based on what I feel I need to be doing for myself and what works for me. And even though I realize I need more protein, it still doesn't make me want to eat meat. The meat in America is... fucking dirty. Excuse my French. I don't want that. I don't want that. So, yeah. Sorry, I got off track. I didn't mean to curse. Track your progress. Track your progress. In whatever form that looks like for you. So, for myself, I'll be honest. I have these apps on my phone. Do I always use them? No. No, I don't. Should I? I probably should, but I have in the past, right? So I kind of know about portion sizes and stuff like that. I got weight scales to weigh out my food. Do I do that? No, I don't. Because, once again, I realize this is going to be a lifestyle change for me. So I'm just trying to be realistic. Am I always going to have a scale? Am I going to always have opportunity to have a scale? No. So I need to kind of be able to look at this stuff and know, like, yeah, that's like a portion and a half. But once again, remember, I only eat once a day. So because I eat once a day, I'm not necessarily worried about if my burger is like my black bean burger is just, no, my black bean burger was nice and healthy. It was big. Because I knew that I wasn't going to eat any more that day. And so I don't make these big monster plates. I told you I had 2 black bean burgers. I told you what was on my burgers. That was all. And then throughout the course of the day, I drank my tea. I haven't even had my tea this morning. Oh, I need some tea. But track your progress in whatever form that looks like for you. And for me, tracking my progress is knowing what I'm going to eat that day and sticking to it. Now, it's hard because I have kids, and my kids, they like snacks, and I will gobble up their snacks. I'm not gonna lie. How I'm gonna lose weight if I can't be honest with myself? So yes, my kids, they suffer at times because I won't buy the snacks, because I know that my willpower at that moment is weak, and if I buy those snacks for them, I know I'm secretly buying them for myself too. I have to be honest about that. So what I do? Buy my kids fruit cups, buy them applesauces. And so I'm not necessarily tempted to eat that. I like applesauce, I like fruit cup, but I want my kids to be eating that stuff. So I won't eat those snacks from them. But if I go out and buy chips and stuff for them, I'll gobble it up. I will gobble it up. And I'm being honest. So track your progress in whatever form that looks like for you. If you need a notebook, use a notebook. If you prefer using an app, use an app. If you want to pre-plan your meals out, that way you could track what you're eating that way, pre-plan your meals out. I've done all that. And it works. When you pre-plan your meals, me personally, I feel like I was stuck eating the same stuff days in a row. Whereas if I don't want to eat that, when I don't pre-prep, I don't have to. But I will say this. Exercise regularly. And once again, that's going to look different for everybody. Some people are going to want to say, I'm going to work out 7 days a week. I don't, because I know this is a lifestyle change, and I have to be realistic about if I'm going to make this last. Do I see myself working out every day of the week? Heck no, I don't. So I don't, because that's not realistic. Because even if I say, let me push so I can lose the weight, I'm going to fall back into old habits if I don't do something for me that's going to stick. Now, I don't know if you've ever heard, but it takes like 21 days for you, when you pick up a new routine, for it to actually stick. So these lifestyle changes, you want to be doing them for at least 21 days. Now, I just told you I don't work out every day. No, I don't. But in this 21 days, I'm going to have worked out, what? 10 of the... If I'm talking about 2 weeks, 14 days. Out of those 14 days, I'm working out 10 of them. I'm being honest. And I know that. So I incorporate all this into my schedule. But that's me still exercising regularly. I say every day I'm going to work out at least 10 minutes. I've gone up to over an hour at times, but it also depends on how I feel. Because I've already explained to you, if you've never seen any of my videos so far, I have arthritis in both of my knees, and I fell down the front steps of my house a couple weeks ago, so I also have a boot I'm currently wearing on my foot. So I sprained it. So I have to adapt all my workouts for my arthritis and now for the boot. But I'm doing it because I still want to be successful, and I'm not going to let this boot keep me from my goals. Which leads into my last and final tidbit. Plan for challenges. You think this boot hasn't been a challenge? It is. And it has. but not a deterrent from my goals. No, 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 no. I'm still going to work out. Might not be as long as I want because I have to adjust for the boot. The boot is heavy. So when I get tired from that boot, I gotta stop. You guys see it. I be wanting to go harder in those workouts, but I can't. And I won't. I'm not going to do anything to risk further injuring my foot. I want to get better. And I can't do that if I overpush myself. Also, just because you're on a weight loss journey doesn't mean you can't go out to restaurants, right? This is what I mean by planning for challenges. If you know where you're going to go out to eat ahead of time, look the menu up. Look up the menu. You want to go to Applebee's? Look up the menu. Wherever it is you want to go. Go and see if they have a menu online. If you don't see a menu online, call when it's not like a busy time. And talk to someone and ask them, what are your healthier options on your menu I would like to come and eat in your establishment? People who don't want to lose money, so they will tell you. They'll tell you, or they'll tell you in ways that they'll be able to accommodate you. I know it's hard, especially when you want to go out and you're thinking about everyone judging you about what you're eating. Stop caring about that. Stop caring about what other people think about what's on your plate, because they was always looking at what was on your plate. As you was getting bigger and bigger, they was looking at those plates. So don't let that fool you that they're still not looking at your plates. If that's how you feel, no one understand that. They're going to be like, oh, you're really sticking to it. Yeah, and be proud. Don't have shame, because you found yourself in a place that you didn't want to be, and you're strong enough to get yourself and pull yourself back up by your bootstraps and do what you need to do. Your real friends, your real support system will support you. And if they got something to say about what you eat and what you sitting out there eating with them for anyway, you're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. However, I digress. Back to it. Plan for these challenges. If you know you're going to an amusement park, they don't really got healthy junk there. I'll be honest. Ugh. I couldn't even find a salad this summer when I was walking around at Six Flags. They used to have Subway in there. I was like, okay, let me find the Subway. Couldn't find Subway. They don't have them in there anymore. They selling all their stuff, and they had nothing but junk. Nachos, hot dogs, hamburgers. Okay, I saw a veggie burger, but you get a veggie burger with the fries and a drink. These are the things I have told myself. I feel like that when you decide you want to be healthy, that it costs money to be healthy, and that when you don't really care about your health, you can eat very cheaply. This is what I've discovered for myself. Now, if you found some ways around that, let me know. Now, when you're going to go out to an amusement park, like I said, you're probably going to want to pack your own lunch, which means when it's time to eat, you're going to have to go out to the parking lot and go and get your food out the cooler and eat it. Do what you got to do. Do what you have to do. Because I'll be honest and tell you, the food at the amusement parks, not just Six Flags, every amusement park, they're overpriced anyway. They're delicious. Deliciously overpriced. So, if it make you feel better, pack everyone's lunch and make it a family event that you all go outside the gate and you all eat your lunch together and then go back inside. But plan for your challenges. That way you don't get caught slipping.